Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. There, you guys should be getting music now. There we go. That's better. So, sorry about the bit of a delay. Had people over and they just left, so all good now. So, we are back today with the very, very long awaited high grade Gundam Astraea Type F. I got this kit, last year in 2024, and things just kind of kept happening. I kept putting off me building it. but we're getting it done. We're finally gonna get it done. Finally. Took us a while, but we're finally here. I love how clear the new camera is for this. Like, oh my god, this is just beautiful. Oh, I've had a busy day, guys. I'm telling you right now, I've had a very busy day. It's a lot of taking furniture apart and moving it around kind of day. So honestly, Gunplot and Chill is kind of necessary right now. I need it. Let's see if I can tilt it tiny. Okay, that's pretty good. That's fine. All right. Good old high grade Gundam Astraea Type F. This is now the third time I've built an Astraea, but now the fifth time I've built using pretty much these same runners. God help me. Alright. So, let me get you guys the... There we go. There's what it's gonna end up kind of sort of looking like by the end of this. So let's take that off and go from there. Get our lovely manual, because we like the manuals. Wonderful sticker sheet. I don't know how many of these I'll end up actually using. We'll see. Beam sabers are beam sabers. Minimal amount of polycaps. Another wire, because I don't have enough of those. And a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runners. So this might not actually take as long as I thought, but I've said that before and been proven wrong every single time. And I mean every single time. Because, good God. Yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot how on the back it's got, like, the development history of, this specific line of Gundams, going from the O Gundam all the way to the 00 Riser. Going, O Gundam, to the Astraea, to the Exia, and then to the 00. I will get more into that, you know, later, as we do this. But, yeah. Also, I'm gonna point out right now, there's all the runners in there that it has. Anything that has an X on it, oh my god, it actually focused on it, thank fuck, is all parts that is not required to be used for this kit. Because they are leftovers from the Exia runners. From that kit. Because this is pretty much just a recoloring of it. More or less, it's a recolor of the Exia model kit with just a few extra things in place to make it different. You'll be able to tell toward the end, because I do have the Exia here along with my 2 other Astraeas to, you know, really kind of show that off. But that'll be at the very end. Okay, where are we starting? Starting with C. Okay. Yawn. I'm glad I have my god hands for this. If I did not have my god hands for this, I would have actually not been a super happy camper. So there's just a lot that goes into the 00 stuff. There is a lot that goes into them. Alright, so... Well, before I can even talk about the Astraea Type F, I need to talk about the Gundam Astraea itself, the original. And I'll just make up... this will be a tiny little bit of a quicker, you know, kind of... You know, crappy super explanation or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So... Where am I here? Right there. In the world of Gundam 00, one man was slowly starting to set up a plan to be able to prep humanity for total peace and eventually, spoilers, communication with extraterrestrial life. But he kind of sort of needed, you know, peace on Earth to happen first. So, no more wars, all the nations joined, you know, together in unity kind of thing. Yeah. He knew he wouldn't be able to do it, you know, in his lifetime, so he made sure things would be set up in the future. Just wanted to get the ball rolling so everything could, you know, happen. His plan would actually eventually come to fruition. Part of that was developing highly advanced mobile suits. Using a brand new technology, the GN drives with the GN particles, super fancy, you know, pseudoscience technology that gives things a lot of power, damn near infinite power. Also makes them lighter and reduces the amount of propulsion things they need, because they can just, you know, lift them off, so you don't need a fuck ton of thrusters in order to move. The initial prototype for that was the O Gundam. It was basically their proof of concept to see, can this actually work? And, well, it did. It was a mobile suit, it ran on a GN drive, it could use the weapons of it, and it performed within their parameters. There's still a few bugs to work out in, you know, the system, obviously, because it's brand new technology. But, hey, the proof of concept, it worked. They had a machine that could function using GN particles in a GN drive. That's what they wanted. So they slowly began the process of developing more of them, but a little more specialized. They had one that was designed to test out a transformation ability used in atmosphere, one that was more for testing out different kinds of sensor packages that could be used, one testing out a new armor system that could potentially be used in the future, and then you have the Gundam Astraea. That was designed as a weapons testing platform, more than anything. It inherited the O Gundam's like general purpose like type of design. So it's like, yeah, it can be used for pretty much anything you want. It doesn't excel in one thing or another. But the main purpose of the Astraea was just to build, it was just a well-rounded machine that they could test different and experimental weapons on, just to see how they function, how they can improve it, and how can they adapt it to other Gundams. That was basically its role. It's like, alright, we got a new beam rifle, give it to the Astraea, see how it works. We got a big-ass cannon, alright, give it to the Astraea, see how it works. That kind of thing. If it was something brand new and it could shoot, the Astraea got to use it. A notable weapon the Astraea actually used, however, is a big old physical sword. All of the Gundams they had at that point were all equipped with, a beam saber, which was also a brand new technology, technically, for them, compared to what was currently being used. But they wanted to try something a little different. Something that could potentially be used against other GN drive equipped machines that could produce a shield and could penetrate said shield. So they made just a big ass physical sword. The Proto GN sword. It's just a big blade that, in order to keep it out of the way when it's not in use, would be attached on the forearm, and it would swing out. So it would stay kind of like along the forearm, and then when it's needed, the whole blade would swing forward, and there's a handle it can grab onto so it can, properly use it a bit. And it was a success, like many of the other weapons they used, and was further developed for a later Gundam. After all of that testing happened, the Astraea was eventually, its eventual frame, because they deemed it so good, and, it's like, alright, this is actually a decent fucking frame. Let's just do some minor tweaks for the final version. That would eventually get refined into what becomes the Gundam Exia, the main Gundam used by Setsuna in the anime. Did I miss a thing? No, not yet. Oh, no. Okay. By the time the Exia rolled out, though, it had been about 15 years since the Astraea had appeared and was being used. One of the former test pilots for those sets of Gundams, which are actually referred to as the Generation 2 sets, the Generation 2 Gundams, proposed an idea to have a shadow group that would support the main Gundams during their eventual, appearance. It was approved, and Celestial Being, the main group that was conducting this stuff, had their shadow group known as Fairstay. They would perform more Black Ops-style operations in the background, they would provide more information on the field, that kind of stuff. Things the other Gundams probably couldn't get to in time, or just other things to support them. With that, the only machines they were able to use at the time were the test machine Gundams, including the Astraea. So all of them, other than one, ended up getting a little bit of a revamp. Their systems, using the data, ironically, that went into the Gen 3 Gundams, the ones from the anime, they got upgraded a bit, so better sensors, things running a little more efficiently, that kind of thing, and all got a brand new paint job and designation. The Astraea went from a almost pure white machine to the red machine we see here now, and was now designated the Astraea Type F, the F standing for Fairstay. It would then just continue, doing its thing. It would just be used when they needed a machine that was more general purpose. And also still continuing to test brand new weapons, because, well, that's the thing's bread and butter. Just give it a new gun or whatever, just to see how it ticks. Not all of them, the two of the Gundams that were revamped were given a special face mask to go over top. It's called a sensor mask and would actually, do exactly what you think it does. Increases their sensor capabilities. Because these are technically older machines, so even if they upgrade the internal sensors that they have, there's still limitations about what it could actually do. So the sensor mask was there to kind of compensate and push them just a tad further. This also had the added benefit of concealing the fact that this was a Gundam. It doesn't have the Gundam-style face like all the other Gundams that were already out there and doing, stuff from the anime. Is trying to stop conflict. They did not want them to know there were more than 4 Gundams out there. So if they don't have the sensor mask on, they had to kill everybody. They had to kill absolutely everyone that was around. So they just carried on, kind of, using it whenever they needed the versatility. Until the end of Season 1 of Gundam 00 happened, and Celestial Being technically fell. So Fairstay was kind of left on their own to do whatever they could themselves. Their main mission at that point was gather as much supplies left over in safe houses as they could, because they were on their own. They were cut off from their support system, the main Gundam team was now shattered and basically gone. They had no backup. So they had to get whatever they could to survive. And part of that involved upgrading the Astraea once again. So remember, this is a 15-year-old machine already. They did a bit of a rehaul earlier, but even then, these parts are so old, they're eventually going to break down, and they got to do something to kind of really step it up. The revamp they did made them more or less on par with the anime Gundams, the Gen 3 Gundams, but they needed a little more. They needed more replacements. Replacement parts and pieces. So they actually took parts from the Gundam Exia, its successor, and were able to kind of throw them on there, and that helped widen the gap a little bit more. It just got that tad bit better using the Exia parts. A better head antenna, different front skirts, more condensers inside so it can hold more particles from the one GN drive they had left over that they could use from the initial 2 because someone stole one of the machines that had the other. And it would just continue to do Gundam things until, well, leading up to the events of Season 2. It doesn't show up in Season 2 at all, obviously, or even in events happening during Season 2. It's just kind of... It's out there. Being used by a renegade pilot now, but it's still out there. The villain group actually managed to create black duplicates of all the test Gundams, because of course they did. Including the Astraea, but it was more set up kind of like the Astraea Type F, if anything. Actually, was it? Actually, no, I think it was... I gotta confirm. I gotta see what one of them is, actually. I gotta see what the black saddle stud was. It was the Type F or Type F2. Type F or whatnot. Okay, it's the Type F. So the Astraea Type F was rebuilt again, but in an all-black color and used by a villain group using a weaker version of the GN drives. Those all got defeated pretty much instantly by the Astraea's pilot. He then took their wreckage, repaired them, repainted them, and basically made a second of all of them. So there's a second Gundam Astraea Type F that he uses now. Because he abandoned the Type F2 and let them just kind of... It's like, yeah, you can have that, I guess. And that's just about it. Eventually, the Exia's data and stuff would eventually go into the Gundam 00, and then that leads to the 00 Riser, and then that leads to the 00 Quanta, and then we don't know anything else after that because the anime ended. But yeah, a very old machine, a 15-year-old machine, getting 2 revamps to put it on par with its successor. Pretty impressive. Probably the absolute funniest thing is, it was more or less compatible with everything that came after the fact. Like, if it could work on Gundam Exia, it could probably work on Gundam Astraea. The Exia had an entire, like basically a hyper-mobility type, parts it could throw onto itself, the avalanche and dash units, just to give it higher speeds in atmosphere and in space. The Astraea could technically equip all that. It couldn't equip everything, but it could equip most of it. Funnily enough. It couldn't equip the chest portions of it. It couldn't equip the special side skirts of it, but it could equip the backpack and leg parts. And use them decently well. But they really had to kind of jam it all on there just to get it to fit. That just again speaks to the versatility of the Astraea's basic frame. The fact they thought it was just good enough to carry over into the next iteration. Alright, I need a clear part now to cover that chest. But yeah, that's it, that's all. That's all I got. Funnily enough, the Gundam Astraea Type F2 is my favorite Gundam from the 00-verse in general. You all know me by now when it comes to this stuff. I love prototypes. I absolutely love the prototypes or previous test versions of main machines in, the anime. I don't know. That's just me. I really like the prototypes. Like, this thing is technically for data gathering, but can I use it in a fight? Well, let's give it a shot. And a lot of the times it ends up actually doing decently. It can hold its own for a little while. The 00 ones, because they're prototypes of basically super robots, yeah, they can definitely still hold their own, even 15 years later. Okay, let's see what I gotta cut out next. That's a little weird. There we go. Yeah, once I get this guy, you know, completely built up, I'll do a little kind of showcase of it with the Astraea, the F2, and the Exia itself. The kit itself, actually, the Type F kit itself, actually gives you the option of setting it up as either the Type F or Type F2. I did the Type F2 first, so now I'm doing the Type F. I could technically go back and turn my F2 into just an F, but that's going to take a lot of effort to pull out clear parts in the arms and legs. Well, actually, just the arm. Yeah, actually, no, actually, both. The arms and legs. It'd be a pain in the ass. I don't even think I could pull those out. So this was kind of sort of like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'll just wait for it eventually to come back in stock on the site I always use. And it did. So now I got it. Again. Not the first time I built a kit a second time. Even though this is technically the 5th time. I've technically built this kit like 5 times. God help me. I mean, I built the Ale Strike 3 times. Yeah, I built the Ale Strike 3 times. I built the original Gundam twice. Dynamis twice. Exia/Astraea 5 times. I mean, the GPO4 and GPO5, I guess you can count those as building the same Gundam twice because they're pretty much the exact same other than chest vents. And specific weapons. Yeah, everything else has been different, thankfully. I haven't fallen into the trap of buying every possible Zaku variant out there, thank God. I mean, I built a bunch of Zakus. I built 2 Zaku 1s. The Zaku 1 and the Zaku 1 Sniper Yeoman Kirk's type. But that's it. I love my Gunpla, guys. I love it a lot. We're gonna get a lot of funky weapons, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We are gonna get a lot of funky weapons. The Astraea kit comes with a bunch of them. Both actually for the kit and ones that are just leftovers from the Exia kit itself. Because, well, they weren't gonna go out of their way to just print off part of one runner. They just figured, yeah, just print the whole thing. Who cares? So, we're gonna get a bunch of bonus stuff. The Astraea already comes with a lot, but we get even more. Like, just so much more. Where am I looking here now? There we are. That's it. I'm looking for the clavicle antennas. Yeah, this This guy actually has, I mean, all the Gundams after this have antennas. Actually, I think even before then, they all have antennas in the clavicles. In the Gen 3 ones, they can all fold back to be out of the way when they're really not in use. The Astraea, not so much. In fact, its are, like, oversized. They're huge. Because they still weren't, you know... They were still testing how GN particles interfere with radio and whatnot. So the large antennas were to kind of compensate for that interference. At the same time, they were removable to test specific weapons if they wanted it to have a direct connection to the GN drive to power it, like with the one specific gun it uses, the GN launcher. You could use it handheld and just give it the normal particle supplies. Like, okay, not bad. If they want to use it full power, it's pop off one of the antennas, hook it up where it was, so it gets, just full power transfer. But that does mean it runs into a lot of interference after that, because it's, it's down an antenna that breaks through the interference. Oh, and I need to start putting stickers on too. These guys. Oh, I gotta use a bunch. Excuse me. Might be better if I go from top to bottom. Yeah. There we go. I have had to put these stickers on so many times. And I mean just a simple sticker right there along the side. I don't know if the camera will catch it, focus on it. Oh, almost did. Oh. Go. There's also a sticker on the front because of fucking course there is. And it's got to be a long, skinny one because of course it does. Ugh. God damn it, stupid thing. The Astraea and the Exia kits, they're sticker hell. Still not as bad as the Sinanju. That will never be topped in the amount of goddamn stickers I had to put on and how annoying they were to put on. Ugh. I am torn, guys. I want to get a kit of the Sinanju Stein, the gray version that was in narrative, but at the same time, I don't want to do all those fucking stickers again. Yes, it is lessened because it doesn't have all the same stickers as that one, but it's still a lot. It still has the sleeves. It still has all those goddamn sleeves, and I can't. I just can't, dude. As much as I love the look of the Stein, the Sinanju Stein, I just cannot. Alright, getting the good old, chest armor thingamabobbers. I don't know what the hell to call these. They go over the chest, but they're movable too. They kind of sort of hook into where the arms eventually plug into as well, so they can move with that. I don't know. They were a bitch on the... They were an absolute bitch to deal with on the Robot Damashi Exia. I'll just say that much. Because they love to pop out of that thing so easily. I mean so easily. And this guy, yeah. 38. Where are you? There you are. Something I'm looking forward to with the Type F, though, is the fact that all of the weapons it's supposed to come with, not the extras I can make, I can store them all on the machine. He can hold everything. Literally. I can have him have every weapon on him that he comes with. Takes a tiny bit of finagling, a little bit, but it can be done. Did I put these in wrong? I think, god damn it, I put the fucking shoulder parts in wrong. Great. Alright, hold on. I gotta take this guy apart again. No, great, good job, me. Right as I got the stickers on, too, and flipping these around isn't gonna do it either. No. God damn it. Go me, guys. Just go me. I managed to fuck up already. Yay. Alright, come on. Just get off. Oh, it's gonna be a bitch and a half now to come off, isn't it? Yep, it is. Oh yeah, I gotta get this off first. Ah, son of a bitch. Distracted, so I didn't notice. Alright. Come on. Oh, I don't want to damage you. Ooh, I don't like how I ripped that off, but thankfully none of the pegs broke. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, good. This doesn't really attach to the stickers, so that kind of helps. But at the same time, these stickers are gonna get in the way, and I hate that I gotta like peel them again. Okay. Oh damn it! I didn't want to take it off. Oh god. Okay. I gotta try to pry this asshole open now. Okay, let's take the neck out and go from there. Jesus. Okay, stickers can just... they're gonna have to stay on here. Worst comes to worst with these stickers in particular, I will fucking super glue them down. As weird as that sounds, I will super glue these stickers down. I finally did it with the Heavy Gundam, and it's orange stickers it has that kept peeling like, almost immediately. Down here to split open as well, please. I wish I had a part separator, but I don't think a part separator will help with this. Oh, I could have kept the stickers on. God damn it. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass. I have nothing flat and rigid enough that could get in there to try to split it open. I don't want to pull it like that, because that's a good way to break it. A very, very good way to break it. Let's see. Oh, chest part can come off, that's fine. Oh, good lord. Even after all my years of building Gunpla, I still make fuck-ups like this. It's a good way to rip my nails open. Oh, actually, hold on. That actually kind of worked. Is that not the... Oh, yeah. Oh, we're business. We're in business. We're in business. We're in business. It's coming apart. It's splitting. Oh, good, good, good. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. Those just gotta go to the other side. Okay. Now I put it all back together. No pegs broke, so that's awesome. I'm very happy about that. That's always a worry. If a peg is gonna break or not. If I put too much pressure on it. There's that. We'll do the front part first. There we go. There's that. And then the bottom one. And then the back. Yep, that lines up again. Get the clavicles back in. Hey, look at that. It actually it went back together pretty fast. You can't tell it was torn apart. Or just a few seconds ago again. I hope I didn't just do that for no reason. I just did that for no reason. I thought I had it in backwards. I did not. I was right the first time. God fucking damn it. Well, time to tear it apart again because Baron's a fuck up. Maybe it'll come apart easier this time. Probably not. I'm mad at myself, guys. Why did I do that? I need to fucking pay attention and read more. Okay, so now I gotta try to split you apart again without breaking you. Which, I mean, I did manage to do that once. I can do it again. But I'm putting a lot of goddamn pressure on these freaking pegs inside. I know it. I'm an idiot. Come on. Come apart. Come apart. There you go. You're slowly coming apart. There you go. That's it. That's it. Come on. You know you want to split. Ooh, okay. That was scary. Okay. 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 That's it. No more. No more of that. There we go. That's back. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Yep. Get the neck back in. Then I gotta get those... I'll get the stickers back on right now, actually. Good. I'm not professional, guys. I'm not a professional gunpole builder. Are you kidding me? I think it's pretty obvious I am not. This is purely a hobby. Purely a hobby. Okay. Now, let's get it all together again. Clavicles back on. Actually, take the clavicles off first. I need to get the backpack part here on first. There. Now the clavicles. I mean, I probably could have put them on after, but whatever. C'est la vie. What's done is done. Okay. We are actually in business again. In theory. Okay, what does it want? Okay. I see. Okay. And I need a part from the A runners. Okay, we're back in business. For now. Until I inevitably fuck up again. You know it's gonna happen. Like, you just know. It's not a Baron Gunpla stream if I don't fuck something up and have to tear something apart. Just to find what I did. Okay. How does it want this to go? Okay, like that. Okay. And that. Like sandwiches on there around the joint. Okay. Not my most favorite connection in the world. I actually despise these. God, it's so loose. I actually hate how loose that is. It's like it just sits in there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's in there. It's just like held on by one simple ball. One simple ball joint. That's it. And by held in, I mean it's just kind of, it's barely hanging in there. Like it pops off so easily. Oh, there we go. It's, oh, I hate this connection so much. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Let's get the other one. Is the one that's on? Yes, it is. Yeah. Here I am dropping everything again. Was on here, right? I think. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. I hate these so much. They, like, barely hang in there. Oh god. Why would they design them like this? Okay. The only way that'll ever be rectified is if I go in there after the fact and shore up the ball joints that are there. Make them thicker with, like, super glue and stuff. Just putting a thin layer on top until it gets thick enough to not easily pop out. But also, at the same time, not easily pop in. At least I have to touch that now, the better. But hey, there we go. Almost an hour in, and we got the chest. Alright. Next up is the good old face. Which I won't have to use some of this stuff, thankfully. because I'm setting it up as the Type F, I'm gonna give it the sensor mask, which means I don't need to put the eye stickers on at all. I think. Yeah, no, I don't need to put the eye stickers on at all because it just, like, it covers it. The eye sticker would get in the way. So it's just gonna have a nice green face. That's it. It's gonna have a nice, clear, green face. It's gotta disguise itself. They're not supposed to know there are other Gundams. And their best thought was just cover its face. That was their solution. Just cover the face in a green mask. Yeah, I can't really pick it up, but you get the idea. Alright, time for the head. Full head here. Line up. There we go. That's better. Yeah, you build that Gundam, you little Gundam gives a lot. Hi, Mari. Enjoy your lurk, and I will build it just for you because you're watching me. And you told me to. Just because you told me to. And now I'm telling you guys to go and watch Mari. Go and check her out right now. She's amazing. She puts these Gundams to shame. They all bow to her superiority. And you will too once you go and see what she's all about. What is she about? Everything. So go. Go watch. Go follow. Go sub. Just show her all the support. Sticker time. Its little big old head crest it has. Why did I pull it off now? It goes onto its V-fin that I haven't cut out yet. Alright, I'm holding onto a sticker on my fingertip now. It has two options for V-fins. The short one the Astraea normally has, and a bigger one that the F2 gets. I'm just using the regular one, so it gets the tiny one. That almost looks like a regular V-fin that someone cut the ends off of. Like, they just end. They just terminate so abruptly. I don't know how well it's gonna pick up on camera, but like... Come on, focus on my hand, focus on my hand, focus on my hand! Oh, you son of a bitch. Whatever. It just abruptly ends. It's a very, very tiny V-fin. The other one, if we can see it, is right there. And then there's this... I dropped it. And then there's this guy. It's so much tinier. You'll see what I mean when I eventually do get the Type F2 out here with it. And there, it's like just... It looks so small. get its, like, ear antennas here, because it also has those. It has massive, like, bunny ears. It do got big old bunny ears for whatever reason. Is it going this one? Is that why it's fighting me? Oh, it's in. Okay. Yeah, it's just got big old bunny ears. Just big old, like, bunny ears. I mean, Exia kind of has them too, but they're not nearly as long. So, like, you know, they perfected the tech a bit better. Alright, we'll grab our chest and plop the head on. There. There we go. Yay. What are we building next? Oh, shoulders. Cool. After this, we'll get to see how many pieces get left behind. And I can tell you exactly what they were for the Gundam goddamn Exia. Where are you? Right there. There's my 37. Line up. There we go. And then just line up and click. Well, it doesn't really click, but meh. Get the idea. Okay. Shoulders somewhat simple, thankfully. Oh, another fun kind of Gunpla news. They are continuing on to make more Gundam Wing G unit kits for P Bandai, unfortunately. But, like, they're still continuing to make them. We've gotten the Geminis 02. Okay, we got the Geminis 01, the Geminis 02, expansion packs for both of them, the Gundam Geminis LO booster, the Gundam Leon. Basically, we got two custom Leos that were in the show. The Escalapius, I mean not the show, the manga. The Escalapius, the Burnlapius, and now they're doing the third custom Leo that showed up in the manga. It's like, oh, okay. So odds are pretty high. They're also going to do the Gundam Greep and the Hydra Gundam that also appeared. So that's actually kind of exciting. They all just have very old kits that aren't the best right now. and we're in an ad, so I won't talk more about it at the moment. Yes, I want to keep listening. It's a playlist for a reason, YouTube. My God. Okay. Cool. And then a little thing that goes over top of that. Takes care of that. We have a shoulder. Now to make the arms. Which, again, I get two options on how to do it, so I'm just gonna do it the Type F way. And I need 33. Start with this because I need a sticker and a thing off of here. So we'll do the sticker first. It's going to be a longer one. Yeah. Yeah, this is one I've done quite a few times. Yeah. Got our nice sticker on there. If I did it the Type F way, I would still put that sticker on, but I would also be putting another sticker inside this circled recess here, and then putting a clear point on top of that. But with the F, I just put that on there. I just put that right in there, so no need for the sticker. I could technically put that sticker in there anyway, but I don't really feel like it. I'll leave it blank as is. Just to make things simpler. Okay, 27. Just doesn't say to put a specific sticker on here, but I know the sticker goes on here regardless, which is weird. So I think I'm just gonna do it. I can do it at the end. Once the other ones get out of the way, I think. Actually, it should be these big fat ones. Be damn sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there we go. Get off that. Okay, so if it's like that, and it wants these out like that, then I take this guy and plug him in like that. And then I needed a hand. 17, right here. And the back is on here, 29. Go, and we give him the hand. Alright, we got an entire arm for the Astraea. So let's just plug it in. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, let's continue with the next one. Next arm. here. Come on, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that sticker went on actually pretty quick. Huh. I'll take it. I'll take it when they go fast. Okay. 27 and 9. There's 27. And there's 9. Does one want them in again first? What goes first? This, I think. Yeah, this goes first. Yeah. Come on. Get on there, you fucker. There you go. You learned. I hope I did it right. Yes, I did. Thank God. Oh, God. I'm getting a little bit of a coughing fit right now. Holy crapola. Bah. Alright, sticker, in you go. Yeah, there we are. Awesome. Also, we're done that page. Which is cool. Ooh. Excuseth me. I'm looking at the right runner. I'm looking at the wrong runner. This is the one. That on backwards. Thankfully, it's an arm, so it's easy to turn around. Oh, it was after the fact. They wanted you to put the stickers on them. Okay, no, that's fine. I did it early. At least I knew they were gonna go on. All right, this had 16. Back. Okay, we got our second arm. All done. So there, we got the top half of the Astraea. Awesome. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, now we're doing the feet. We gotta do the tootsies. Nice maroon color for its actual, like, soles of its feet. And it wants to do both of these at once, so okay. It's just the feet, not like, okay, do both legs all at once at the same time. Yeah, no thank you. If it's just doing the actual feet itself first, cool. The legs come after. Okay. 23. I see it. Sorry, just checking my phone quick. Okay, nothing new. Okay. 1 foot. And 2 foot. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's get the real pain out of the way. The legs. These. And one for this. I need 25 and 24. Did I just... Well, I punched out 25 and 27. So go me. Okay, that one's 27, so I'll put that off to the side. Oh, I hope this didn't fuck me up completely. So I did that a little out of... Okay, we're good. Okay. Almost seems like a chicken leg or some kind. Oh. Next. 3 and 4. Let's actually make sure I cut out 3 and 4, not 4 and 6. In your hole. There you go. You're in there. Now, you gotta get into multiple holes. That's better. Alright, cool. Sticker goes on here, so let's get that first and foremost. There we go. Simple leg sticker. Very, very simple. Oh, I totally missed a part of this. So of course I did. Fine, it's very easy to do. Pretty sure it's like the ankle. Yeah, it's the ankle joints. It'll take all of a few seconds to set up. One, and there is 2. Oh, ooh, it really is fighting me there. Okay. 7 and 8. So we want to do this guy first. And then it's through here. And then we throw this on top. Just sandwich it. Nice. Now I just gotta get some stickers on it, because of course it needs stickers. Which ones do you... These guys. There we go. It goes on nice. Yeah, that actually went on really nice. I'm happy with that. They're up there. Get its knee. Okay, the knee is on. We also got to get a thing to kind of cover the side of its hip there. Oop. Simple. And we need the ankle cover. Last thing we need is the hard point. This also has the option, if it's the F2, to put a sticker in there and a clear part, but we're not doing that. We're doing the hard point versions. What does that even mean? It means I can plug things in there. It's part of how I'm going to store every weapon it comes with onto it. Kind of need all these hard points to be able to store everything. And then we take that and... Right. We have a leg. I need drink. So good. So good. I'm gonna check something fast. Did I ever finish this? Oh god, I did not. Right. Let's try and finish it real quick before I continue with this. So I just kind of need one extra thing. Oh, two things, damn it. Ugh. Thinking. Sorry, I'm like drawing a blank here. Drawing a little bit of a blank about something I'm working on. Yeah, that'll do, I'd say. Yep, that works. Take a guess what your boy Baron forgot what to do. Finish his schedule for next week, i.e. tomorrow. So, I finished it just now, so I'll be posting that later. I.e. immediately after stream. You guys will see it first. Everyone else will have to wait a little bit as I remember to post it. Because your boy's kind of dumb sometimes. also had a busy morning, so that didn't help. But it is what it is. Everything is done now. So I can get myself caught up. Okay, we're at the hour-and-a-half mark. We're working on the second leg. We're doing okay. Thankfully, there isn't a backpack for this guy. That's like kind of my saving grace here. I don't need to go back and make a backpack. Because the 00 Gundams don't really have a backpack. The back is just the GN drive, which is part of the chest design. And for at least Season 1 guys, it was a cone, or in the case of the Astraea, this weird little tri-cover thingy. Which, I mean, the Astraea could also use a cone. Well, the original Astraea tested out the cone design just to see how it would go, and results were a little better than what they expected, but because the Astraea wasn't designed to use that kind of cover for its GN drive in the first place, there were a few little issues. Just a few little tiny hiccups and glitches that were just a little worrying on the Astraea specifically, but because they were getting some favorable results at the beginning, they adopted it for all the others, all the Gen 3 Gundams. Yeah, see? The Astraea is just like, whatever they can make, is just, yeah, throw it on there, see what it fucking works. Just test everything on it. Just test anything and everything using the Astraea. The only things they didn't test with the Astraea were the, like, Gundam-specific things. Like a transformation. A new type of, shielding using GN particles. Which initially kind of failed, but they kind of made a workaround for the test machine that they used it on. And then it later developed into something, at least one of them could do consistently. Alright, sticker on. Now for the legs to be fully done. And that's neat what they just nixed in the process. Like, one of them had, like, a escape craft kind of built in to take just to take the GN drive away in case anything went wrong. Like, if they thought they were going to be defeated, embattled, or captured, it was just escape with just the GN drive and, all the proper technical data, while the rest of it is left behind to presumably explode. Or if it was too badly damaged, it's just, I can get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, they didn't put it in any other Gundam after that. Kind of ace units used by bad guys added something like that into to their things later on, but the main people never did. I think part of the reason was the one time they really needed that core fighter escape craft to work, it failed. It led to the death of 2 of their 3 test pilots. And, scarred the 3rd one for life, physically and mentally. Because of shit that went wrong. Oh, I forgot the sticker. Oopsilla daisy, I forgot a sticker entirely. Does use them right? Yes, it does. That's okay. I can have them on after the fact. No problem. Let me just get the other stickers I have to have on here first. While I'm at this stage. Yeah, you know how I said one of the test machines didn't get it didn't get refurbished and slightly upgraded to be used later? Yeah, it was the one with the core fighter that failed. That one was just the base machine it was 15 years ago that they just kept using. Because that surviving test pilot was also the one that set up the Shadow group, the secondary group to help out behind the scenes. Yeah, she was legitimately afraid of it. I'm pretty sure she ordered it to not be touched and upgraded at all. She was traumatized. She was legitimately traumatized by the machine. She would do whatever she could to ensure they never had to actually use it at all in any way, shape, or form, if she could help it. Like, she wasn't even the one having to use the thing in combat. She was just their commander from, you know, behind the screens and everything, behind the comms. But she was just so traumatized, she didn't want it to be active. If she could help it. That's a whole other level of, you know, trauma. Like, not even a, I don't want you to get hurt by this cursed machine type thing. It's just, I don't want it used. Don't use it. No, I don't want it. That kind of thing. Hey, Crumbs. Welcome on in. Not much, just building a Gundam. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hope your day's going well. Oh, neck. Neck hurts. Alright, that just gets into... Well, that happened. Oh, thankfully. Oh, there we go. We good. It didn't fall that far.
Have a good day.
Thanks for the bit, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good day, too. Alright, what else do we need on here again? Oh, right, the hip cover. Hippity hippity hop. There we are. And then the ankle guard. Just building the Gundam Astraea Type F. We're fairly far. We're on the legs. After doing the entire upper body, so we'll be done somewhat soon. Probably another half hour or so. More than likely. More than likely. Leg. Yeah, but I got those two stickers I forgot about earlier that go right down the front of the legs. So I'll take care of those right now. So I don't do it now, I will forget. And yeah, you know everyone who's here long enough knows my memory is, yeah. It can be pretty damn bad. Sometimes it's pretty good. Sometimes I actually remember everything. Other times, no. Okay, there we go. There. That's a little better. There, we got our two legs. All done up, ready to go. Oh, hi, Tinnitus. What's up with you today? That'll calm down shortly. Alright, leggies and upper body are done. Now we're doing the waist. And then after that, it's just purely weapons. And the weapons are the easy part. Weapons are almost always the easy part. Where is that? There you are. Here, butt skirt, which is not really much of a skirt. It's just a big block that'll house its GN sabers. GN beam sabers, sorry. I got to specify what kind of GN sabers they are. There's a million friggin' blade names in this damn franchise. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I'm going for the wrong end, that's why. Duh. Idiot. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, big old, whatever the hell you want to call that. How's it going to do it? Like this. Sweet. Careful, careful. There we go. There we go. So this is the same back skirt as the Astraea, I'm pretty sure. I'm just looking at the Astraea right now. Yep, it is. It is indeed the same back skirt as the Astraea, but there's a but. Instead of the beam sabers having a simple little rectangle that goes into these slots that holds the will hold its beam sabers, the Astraea has like these like vernier style vents in its place, and the beam sabers attached to the side of those. Which once I get them clipped out, I will show you exactly what I mean by that. I need a whole 2 of them. This comes with 4 because the Astraea had 4 blades it could use. 2 GN beam sabers and 2 GN beam daggers. I'm probably just going to end up cutting out all of them anyway, because extra beam saber handles is always nice, even if they are bright red. So, Astraeas would like plug in this way, and if it wanted them, it would just kind of like come up. The Astraea, they plug in at the side. If I can get it in there. They plug in like that, so they stick out. Still easy enough to grab. Just a very interesting placement. And a very interesting direction they went with Exia. I guess they figured they didn't need these, like, I guess they just didn't need these, whatever you want to call them, thrusters, verniers, or whatnot anymore. And just kind of rejigged the, hole they used to be in. Which is kind of cool. I like development stuff. It's like, we don't really need this anymore. What can we use to fill that hole in so it's not as useless and weird looking? Alright, now we're doing the front. So I need the Astraea's front skirt, not the Exia's. The Exia front skirt I would be using for the Type F2, but this is the Type F we're using. Here, I need the cod piece. And I gotta use a bunch of stickers to color correct this thing. Because, of course I do. Just little gray bits, that's all. Probably gonna save myself a lot of time if I just pulled out all the Type F parts I had snipped out already when I built the F2 years ago. I have them all sitting inside a little Gunpla part drawer. I have. But, meh. That requires effort. Now I just gotta put even more in to snip these things out and put stickers on them. Where's the logic? There is none. If you came here for logic, you came to the wrong place. Sorry to say. Actually looks pretty good with the gray. What am I gonna say? Stickers I need there, right? Yeah. So now we throw this on there. And then we sandwich this on top or down or whatever the hell you want to call it. Wow, that's tight. Damn. Oh. Well, thanks for the bits, Jake. Thank you, buddy, and enjoy your lurk. Hope your day has been going well. We don't have side skirts for this guy. It and Exia don't have side skirts. Cool. But he does have a booty hole cover. That's like all I can call the little piece that blocks the hole for a stand to plug into. It's just the booty hole cover. It's a butt plug. a lot of kits don't even bother with that nowadays, because guess what? We really don't care. It's also annoying if you want to, like, put these things on a stand, because then you gotta, like, find a place to store all of these, and they're so goddamn small and tiny, we're just gonna forget about them anyway. So just don't bother printing the extra plastic. Just leave them off, which, I mean, they do now. They don't bother making these anymore. Thank God. You don't always need a butt plug. If we want to plug it, we'll plug it ourselves. Okay, one leg. Two leg. And we take our body. Get it on there. Make it look good on my end. Okay. There we go. We've got just the mobile suit part of the Astraea Type F. Come on, camera, focus on it. It's right in front of you. God damn it. I think it's trying to focus on Astraea's face. It'll block her face. Hope that does it. Nah, I didn't do it. I don't want to manually adjust the Oh god, it's trying. Whatever. It's the Astraea. It's there. We have it. We have the main machine. Ta-da! But now we gotta do the weapons. It's a plethora of weapons. And I'm not kidding about that. There's a lot. There is going to be a lot of weapons. In fact, one runner is nothing but parts to make weapons. Specifically for this and the original Astraea kit. Actually, did it come with the... no, actually, a lot of these did not come with the Astraea kit. Never mind, this is a Type F only. I was lying to you guys. I'm terrible for that. Why would I ever do that? Excuse me. Okay, we need that, and we need the short blade here. Yeah. The shorter blade for its proto-Gian sword. It's just a prototype. It's a prototype that they were testing out, and when they realized it was a good idea and did what it wanted it to do, they made the blade bigger, they made the blade longer, and they also put a gun in it. So when it's folded up, it can shoot. Very useful weapon. So useful, they did it again for the final battle version of the 00 Riser. They gave it basically a more modern version of it. Just a bigger one. Bigger one with like a triple barrel gun instead. I think one of these days, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna kit bash my regular Astraea together with the Exia Avalanche Dash, just to make an Astraea Avalanche Dash. It's possible enough to do. It's just swapping out, I think, just the backpack and the legs. Which, its legs are the exact same as the Exia's, so it'll work out. Just for the hell of it. If I wanted to do it with with a type F, or F2, I would have to, I would literally have to paint the Avalanche Dash stuff red for it to make sense. Otherwise, it just has these random white and blue parts sticking on it, and it just looks awful. Got our GN blade, our proto GN blade. Just flips out. Ta-da! There it is. It's got the handle, so it can go slashy slash. When it's done, handle folds, and that just sits behind the arm. And that's all it wants from us right now. Cool. So, GN blade. Proto GN blade. Sword. GN sword. It's the Proto GN sword. I gotta specify here, because there are things called GN blades. They're different weapons entirely. Because of course they are. It just had to be. Alright, next is its beam rifle. It's a very simple beam rifle. And we in ads. Cool. So no one, unless they have a sub, can hear me right now. Or if they're watching this later on YouTube. Or have Twitch Turbo. I don't know who has Turbo. Someone probably does. We need to use a sticker for the site. Good lord. It's so tiny. Need something very... There we go. There we go. Now you're in there. You ain't going nowheres. You knows? Alright, now it needs the barrel. Otherwise it ain't gonna shoot shit. It'll shoot like shit. There we go. It's a very simple beam rifle. It's just a gun. Alright, now the shield. Very simple shield. Alright, now for the big boy. The GN launcher. The big gun. This is the one that'll plug into the clavicle antenna. Just so it can get more output. And if funnily enough, if I had one more Astraea kit, I'd get a fourth one of these, and then I can do a single, like, just mention that happened in like a reference book, I'm pretty sure. They wanted to see what would happen if you used 4 GN launchers at once. They had tried 2, but they wanted to try 4 just to see what would kind of happen, just as part of a test. So 2 in the hands, 2 plugged into the clavicle, and then just they all fired at once. It was apparently a massive beam, a massive blast. It did better than they expected. With like no noticeable particle loss compared to just using 2, shockingly. Obviously, it's completely impractical for one machine to be running around with 4 big fuck-off cannons like that. So it never went beyond the test phase. For obvious reasons. It was just a what if. Why not? We're here anyway, let's give it a shot. The fact they made 4 of the launchers is kind of surprising. Especially when it was converted to the... I can't remember. Did they do it with the regular Astraea or the Type F? Makes sense for them to have done it with the Astraea, not the Type F. I'll check. Okay, yeah, they did it with the regular Astraea. They did it once. Just once. I'm gonna get a picture of that for you guys. Just so you can see what the quad cannon looks like. Yeah, that's what they called it. They called it the quad cannon. So, Astraea using 4 launchers. It's a little ridiculous. Yeah, good reason it was never officially adopted as an actual combat strategy. This was literally just a test. Could we actually do this? So I can almost replicate that. Almost. I just need one more GN launcher. That's it. I need a single GN launcher and I can do that. Because this makes 3. This is number 3. We need a good old sticker for this guy too. How big of a again. How big of a sticker? Okay, this guy. The fat one. Bit in there that'll plug into the back that lets it connect to the clavicle. There's the GN launcher in all of its glory. Ah. Alright, next weapon up. Oh, the NGN bazooka. What does NGN stand for? Non-GN bazooka. It's just a big fuck-off bazooka. That's it. It just launches a standard round. A standard missile. That's it. That's all. No special particles here. It's just something they picked up from an enemy unit. But they included it on here. I did not. Good. And then I need a handle to go on it. Ah, I actually came with a sec. Can I use both handles? Oh, yes, I can actually. I have to put a handle on both sides. That makes sense. Depends on which, depends on which hand is, which arm is using this. So you gotta put a handle on either side. Makes sense. Look at that. That single weapon, one weapon, was like half of this runner. And there ain't anything special about it. It's just a bazooka that can extend a little. That's it. It can extend just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit it extends to get it over a shoulder. That's it, that's all. It doesn't even lock in place. It just... That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's just a bazooka. Okay, next is... Okay, the GN hand missiles. That's easy enough to do. Just cut out all the parts that I need for it. Oh, I missed one. That's fine. Excuse me. Oh, I missed another part. And this is just a handheld missile launcher. But it uses actual GN, stuff. It uses special particle doohickey missiles, not regular missiles. So it's different. It's special. So yeah, now that I actually have two of these, I could put these on the Curios, For the one time it used 2. It did use 2 hand missiles as part of a mission to destroy a secret, totally not ethical super soldier training facility, which was really just for we kidnapped children, we kidnapped orphans, we're putting them through hell, performing surgeries on them to try to make them better, faster, stronger. We were totally unethical. So he went in there with 2 sets of these and just blew the shit out of them. All while screaming. Because it was traumatizing for him, having to do this. He didn't want to because he could hear all their thoughts. He could hear all these poor, tortured children's thoughts in there, and he felt bad just killing them, not giving them a chance to maybe get out and live like he did. But he couldn't. There was nothing else he could do. He had to do it. He had to end what was going to be their suffering. He could not let more of him exist in the world. Because he was a little crazy. He had a second personality that was just bloodthirsty and insane. It enjoyed killing. It wanted to kill. And then they decided, okay, let's give this thing probably the dumbest fucking weapon in existence for a giant robot to use. A flail. They couldn't help themselves. They had to give it the GN Hammer. Reference to the original Gundam's Gundam Hammer, which was literally just a mobile suit-sized flail that it used maybe twice. And the second time was when it was upgraded with 4 rocket boosters to make it go faster. It is so goddamn dumb. Tamino hated the Gundam Hammer so much. And I mean so much, but they had to include it because sponsors. Or toys. That's why it doesn't appear at all in the compilation movies. That's why the only other time we kind of see it is in extra material, like where the Astraea is from. But then it also shows up in fucking Turn A. But it uses 2 of them, so it's even more ridiculous. But it's also the Turn A. Enough said. Turn A is kind of the reset point for the entire Gundam franchise. It's the end point. Okay. 15. That's 18. I need that anyway. Guess it's like a little handle. This is what that wire I got is for, if I want to have it using the fucking flail. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not gonna have it use the flail. I'm sorry. I don't like the flails. Oh, it's on the wrong hole. That's why I wasn't. Do I have this upside down? Oh no, I have that on the right hole. Ugh, I'm just putting it in the wrong spot. Of course I am. There's the stupid flail on its little launch thing. It would just hold it like this and then go, meh, chuck it. Ooh, now this is fun. This I like. Pair of GN pistols. These are later used on the good old, what's it called? The Dynamis. Actually, I think the Type F took these from the Dynamis. That's just extra stuff. But they're used on the Dynamis as it's like, it's backup weapons. Before it pulls out swords, it uses tiny little pistols. One at a time. These are for the holders on it. For whatever reason, the high grade of the Dynamis cannot equip these pistols, these pistol holders at all. It doesn't have a spot on its legs for them to be able to plug into. I got away with it kinda by kind of clipping the peg here down a tiny bit to fit into a little recess that was there and then super gluing them in, and it looked okay. But they were off center and clearly weren't meant to be there. The only high grade of the Dynamis that has these that come with it naturally is the one that comes with the GN Arms Type D, which I think is just so dumb. Like, why? Why is it the only version of it that comes with the fucking pistols? Like, I hate that so much. The pistols are one of the Dynamis's, like, signature weapons. Besides its, you know, sniper rifle. Alright, we got the holders. There, the holder parts are done. Wow, they don't actually... Yeah, they don't actually put in here, do they? Wait, do they really not? Or am I just being dumb and missing it? Oh, no, they just put it on a different page. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I can just do that on my own. It's very simple. It's a pair of pistols. They're just made of two parts that sandwich themselves together. That's it. And then a green sticker on each for the sight. It's as simple gets. Did I not? Oh, I never put the sight on the NG and bazooka here. Let me do that first, just to get that out of the way. There we go. To put these tiny little things on here. Oh god, we've been going for 2.5 hours, really? what happens when I have to tear the chest apart twice, because I think I screw up, and then actually I did it right the first time and have to do it over. I'm nearly there. I probably won't cut out all the extras stuff on stream. I'll just end here, but it does come with a whole bunch of extras. Just by virtue of being a reprint of the Exia kit. The rest of Exia's weapons are all here. By rest of them, I mean all of Exia's weapons are here. The extra beam sabers, its shield, its GN sword, its 2 GN blades. It's actually quite impressive how much is actually here. Alright, and these guys just store inside. Oh, they store right here. And then they store inside. So I'll open this up and actually show you guys that on camera a little better. Store in like that, and then close up. Okay, that's it for the stickers. Now to get the Astraea all armed up. It starts with the GN, Proto GN blade, so we'll start there. So it wants this inside its forearm here to start. That I recognize from the other two I've made. This going all the way around that. Kind of makes a little cradle around it. Then we take our proto blade. We just kind of stick it in here. Ironically, it has a peg where it could just go up top if it really wanted to. And then we sandwich it with another piece here. Oh my god. And that holds it all together. I put it in backwards. God damn it. Of course I put it in backwards. Why wouldn't I? I put the blade in backwards. I'm an absolute idiot. Okay, hold on. Let me, good lord, that holds on a lot tighter than I remember. Oh my god, really? You're gonna fight? You know what? There, just take your whole arm off. Make it easier for me to fiddle with it. Okay, get off that. Thank you. Alright, turn you around. Plug in. And now I plug this part in. Now we put your arm back together. Oh, it just always has that. Okay, there it is with its Proto GN blade. It's on there nice and strapped in. It still has access to that hole, which is really cool. Alright, next up, we've just got the gun. It's a gun. What do you expect it to do? It's supposed to plug in right here, but we can't really do that because the, well, you know, the sword is in the way. But we can make it work. We can make it work. Just a little bit. Just takes a little bit of finagling. There. It looks absolutely awful, the angle I have it at. Like... But it could technically hold it. Technically. It can't really use the rifle and the sword at the same time. In the same hand. But there is a way it can still hold on to its rifle and have its sword. There is a real way to do it. Let me just get the thing. It's got these handy dandy little things here. These tiny little buggers. So if I go to the hip there, and remember those circles I put on the hip? They're just kind of there to cover up a hole. If I pry them off, if they'll fucking come off, because they want to fight me every step of the way. Cool. Step of the way. Okay, where'd that part go? There it is. We take this little guy, and we stick it on there instead. Take the little peg that you can kind of see sticking out here, plop it on there, and boom, it can carry its rifle. So we're gonna get this guy armored up big time. Let's see if I can turn this just so it's a little more turned itself, if at all possible. Okay, that's probably the best it's gonna get. Alright. So, it's got sword, it's got rifle. What's next? Next up is the shield. I will get him to hold fucking everything, guys. Do not worry. He will hold, like, as much as possible. I will make it happen. I'll try to make it happen. Let's say that. I'll try to make it happen. I can't guarantee it, but I'll try. Alright. He's got a shield. We're cooking so far. We're cooking with gas so far. Beam saber blades, it's fine. That's where they're gonna be all the time. Alright. The launcher. Very, very simply, I'm just gonna put it in its hand. Or, oh god, I can't really put it in its hand because his thing that holds the saber there is also blocking it, unless I... Oh god, I can't even turn that. Turn his actual hand. Oh, good lord. It's just too fat. It's just too big. Well, actually, that's not too bad. It's a little loosey-goosey, maybe. But he's got it. He's holding it. He's holding the launcher. It's, like, barely in there. His finger is not on the trigger. But he's got it. Alright, I need to turn the pages again. Good God. Like, just good God. I'm gonna get to the color instructions. Alright, oh my God, the NGN bazooka. It's next. I did not mean to tear your entire arm off. I just want your hand. So I can take the back of the hand off. Oh, you bastard. Really? You gonna fight me this much? Okay. Got it. Did I put... No, that's fine. Alright, get this. Gotta extend it a little to get it in his hand. There we go. It's loosey-goosey, but, yeah, a lot of kits are like that. The weapons are loose in their hands. But, okay, we're getting there. He's got the launcher, he's got the bazooka, his shield, his sword, his gun. What's next? Ah, the hand missiles. Easy enough place for that. Very simple place for that. We're just gonna put them on the back of this hand. I think I put it on backwards. No, I was right. First time. There. Now he's got the missiles on the back of his arm, ready to go. What's next? Okay, yeah, this asshole. Alright, we're doing the exact same thing we did with the gun, with his rifle. So we need to get at his other leg here, his other hip. Pry that circle piece off. Put this on in its place. And then connect the tab, which has the tab on both sides, which is really nice. So it can just plop. Okay, there, it just plops in. Okay. Bazooka, shield, flail, launcher, hand missile launcher, beam rifle, sword. What's next? What is next? The pistols. Very simple on where these guys go. And of course he dropped the launcher, that's fine. They just go on his legs. That's it. They pop into there. Okay, if you keep dropping this fucking launcher, I am just going to plug it into the goddamn clavicle antenna, which I think it's gonna want me to do at some point. But I'd rather not take more pieces off than I need to, you know? Oh god, that actually just went all the way into his hand. I just didn't do it right the first time. Okay. God damn it, of course that fell off. Sons of bitches. And of course that fell off. Oh my god. There is just so much shit I gotta, like, fiddle with to get this to work right. Oh my god. At least I know I can get that in there all the way. Okay. That's good. And now just all the way in. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the full weapon Gundam Astraea Type F. Oh, good Christ, this thing is a clusterfuck. Like, this thing is screaming out in pain. Just kill me now. Is just kill me now with all of the shit I've got on this thing. Do we smash? No, Golden, we don't smash it. Also, how you doing? Like, goddamn. Think I got enough firepower? He's putting full armors to shame with this stuff. Do we pass it? Oh, you meant that kind of smash. Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to smash Astraea, smash Astraea. But be warned, it's packing heat. And then I'll do a very quick run through of what's left on these runners that I can actually pull out and use. Those two blades right there, the GN sword, the GN long and short blades. I could pop those out and could use those. We've got the full shield for Exia in a maroon color, which is kind of nice. We have all the pieces on here to make the regular GN sword as well. I got a splayed open hand I gotta do as well. And then 2 more beam sabers. So that's the GN sword, the long and short blades, the shield, and then 2 beam sabers. So that's 6 extra things I can get off of here that I don't need for the kit. But it came with it anyway, because they just reused the Exia mold. I'm not going to bother cutting out the beam sabers right now either. Oh boy. Now, as I said, I was going to show off the other iteration here. So, that's our fully loaded Type F. Here's just the regular Type F2. You can kind of see the differences. Kind of, sorta, if my camera would like to focus on them, but it won't. I really wish it would focus on them. Let me see if I can... I'm going to try and force it to. Yeah, I'm going to force it to focus. Oh, that works right there. Yeah, it's off autofocus now, so... Yeah, you can see the front skirts are different. They have it has a longer antenna, and also a full face. There's a full Gundam face there. Yeah, so it's got a few extra Exia stuff on there to make it a tad bit better. And then our fully loaded Type F with the regular Astraea. This is what it started out as before they upgraded it to bring it more in line with everything else. It went from this mostly white with a little bit of blue to this red and maroon. And then, of course, we've got its successor, the Gundam Exia. You can see some of the similarities in there. There are still some similarities in there, even if it's got all this shit on top of it. Exia can't carry that, but everything you see the Exia have here, its shield, its actual full non-prototype GN sword, the blades on its hips. Yeah, you can use these too, technically. Oh, good timing. The music is done. I'll put it back to autofocus because I'm not going to close it out while I'm ending stream. Because we are ending. Obviously. Also, yes, I shaved. Also, I did zoom it out a little bit. Alright, that's as far as it would go. Perfect. Alright, that's about where it should have been. God damn it. This thing is not as easy to move around as my last one. But I'm making it work. A little too much top space there. Alright, so yeah. Astraea Type F, fully loaded. I'm going to keep it like this more than likely because that's got everything. That's got all of its shit on it. You can kind of see the sensor mask glowing and just like kind of see the clear spot reflecting a little bit of light. It's hard to tell, but it's there. Which is goddamn. So much shit on here. Pistols, flail, rifle, sword, missiles, bazooka, launcher. This guy's got it all. Where's the... There it is. Excellent. Okay. Still a lot of headspace. I think it's better. Maybe. Alright, so I gotta give you guys the schedule for next week that I totally didn't make, like an hour ago on stream. Yeah, so that's it for this week, but tomorrow, i.e. next week, is the best time of the month. Variety Week, once again. And what do I got on the docket this time? Right here. We got quite a few repeats this time around, but hey, sometimes Variety Week stuff repeats. It's all good. Plus, some of them are like, I'm in the middle of playthroughs for them. This is like the only time I do them, so they will take a little bit of time. And I spelled battle with 3 T's. Good job, me. Thank God I haven't posted this anywhere yet. So, tomorrow, 10 a.m., we'll be going back to some more Valhalla. Because I'm really liking that game still a lot. We left off on a bit of an interesting point last time, so yeah. I want to see where everything goes from there. Tuesday at 6, we'll be jumping back into Fate Extella, continuing on our wonderful, wonderful journey with Nero, my beloved. Wednesday, taking off, more than likely going to be having a Discord watch-along, watching the next few episodes of Digimon Tamers. We got through 6 episodes last week, so not too bad. Thursday at 6, some Power Wash Sim. I'm gonna go back into the Lara Croft Tomb Raider DLC and continue on with that maze and see how far we get. Maybe we'll get into the next part. Maybe we'll get really close to finishing it. I hope. Because there's more DLC I want to do. Friday taking off. Saturday, despite the misspelling, 10 a.m., we'll be jumping back into some Gundam Battle Operation 2. Some more online PvP fun to be had. They just started adding suits from Gundam F91, so we're starting to get into the late UC. Things are smaller but more powerful, and goddamn, the game's going to be more unbalanced as ever, once again. And then Sunday, we will finish off our good old Variety Week at 10 a.m. with some Helldivers 2, jumping in for some democracy. So that's going to be some fun. That'll be some good times. Yeah. So, yeah, there's nothing, literally nothing else on my end. I got nothing else for you guys today. It wasn't pretty obvious. This went a little longer than I thought it would, but, c'est la vie. That's just how it goes, you know? That's just what happens. So, thank you, everybody, for watching, commenting, lurking, following, and the bits. I appreciate it very, very much. Like, a lot, guys. I appreciate it a hell of a lot. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m., for some Valhalla or Cyberpunk bartending action. So, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.